Hey everyone, it's Robina or your girl in Zim, and today I'm going to be showing you how I designed and cut this stunning Roora Day wooden sign and merged it with acrylic to create such a magnificent work of art. The combination of the wood and white acrylic plus the African Java print inspired texture feel will make this sign a unique and eye-catching piece of decor for any event. The design is very simple. I start off with my frame size because my cutting bed for my laser is 70 centimeters by 50 centimeters. So whilst I'm in coral, I need to draw out that layout on the board that we have there. So 70 centimeters by 50 centimeters. I like using millimeters, they are easier for me, that is. And then because I already have MDF piece cut out to that size and I want a circle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my circle tool, press down the control key so that it's nice and even, and then I want my diameter to be 50 centimeters as that is my cutting bed size. And then I want to center it. Center is just P and then it goes in the center. So I'm going to reduce the size just slightly like that, and then we get to typing. So in Zimbabwe, most people want to do roras, marora, meaning they have the traditional wedding and then they also have the proper international wedding on the same day. And traditional wedding is when a groom comes and he pays dowry or bridal price for his bride. That's what Roora is. So we want to type welcome to our Roora Day and the year that Roora was established, or union or marriage was established. We are in 2024, so we're going to establish it hypothetically in 2024. So welcome to our Roora Day, and we are going to establish this in 2024. We'll enlarge that, and because I need this to curve around my circle, I am going to pick a font that's thick enough for this. So I already have this Clarion BT on there. I think it'll be nice, maybe make it a little bit bigger, and our established, maybe make it a little bit bigger as well. And I want to copy the circle, reduce the size a little bit and paste it in the middle, because I want to use the inside circle to put our font around so we have a curved font. To do that, we are going to go to text and we are going to fit text to path, and this is where we want our text to come. And then with our circle, we want to just hide that, and maybe we make our text a little bit smaller, and then we just center it. We just center it like that. Welcome to our Roora Day, and we're going to do the same for our established. So let me just put my mark back there for the circle because I need my established to also fit to path. So text and then fit text to path, and we want it to fit here, but this is upside down, isn't it? We are going to just mirror it. Oh, wrong mirror. Like that. And then we just bring it down a bit, and we are also going to reduce the font size slightly, just like that. So we've got the 100 here and the 100 here where font is concerned, font size that is, and we can remove our inside circle. And whilst we're here, let's just save our document. So we go to your girl in Zim, videos, samples, and this is wooden inside here. I'm gonna put wooden circle Roora Day. Okay, just in case something happens to the network. And you know, my alias names are Tatenda today and Tanaka tomorrow. So we are going to assume that my groom's last name is tomorrow, which is Mangwana, or we can say today, which is Nasi, or we can say yesterday, which is Nezuro. So maybe let's work with yesterday. So our bride is taking the last name of our groom, and the last name of our groom is yesterday, which is Nezuro. So we are going to put in an initial N, and then we are going to type in Nezuro in curly font. So our N for Nezuro, we need this to be big and bold as well. We are going to use the same font type. We're just going to center that. Right, and then I'll copy that, and I want to type in Nezuro, but I need this to be a bit of a curly font. So maybe let's go with Adilia. I really like this font, and we're going to reduce the size a little bit, and this is what is going to go above our N. So let's just order this to the front. This is order this to the back of page, and then we order this to the front like that, and just bring it down a little bit. It's not showing properly because this is a really dark font, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to highlight it, and I'm going to just outline it so you can have an appreciation of how it is going to look. Maybe let's make this a little bit bigger, and then our Roora Day and our established, maybe let's reduce the font a little bit to about 80. Yeah, I think that will work. And then we center it. So that's it. So that we do not, just in case we make a mistake, I'm just going to duplicate that and put it across to the side. And I want to highlight my Nezuro, and I want to group this. All right, and like that. And there should be a way, if I maybe convert my text to curves, I should then be able to merge these. I always forget which one it is, so let's just go through all of them. I should be able to merge these, there you go, and make just one little unit. For instance, if we take our smart fill and then we fill that in, you can see we've got one unit, and we can fill that in. I'll fix that just now. But the idea for me is to be able to then put in my text above the N. Okay, and just to clean that up, I would just remove this with the knife, the cutting tool, to clean in the areas that did not merge properly. We just cut that, and then we've got our template. So this here is going to be kiss cut, our usual kiss cutting technique, and then I am going to then cut this out as is. I'm going to have my N cut out as a block, and then on top I am going to then stick the rest of my text. So I started off by kiss cutting or tracing my MDF. Trust me guys, it makes it so much easier when gluing the pieces together. And Then after case cutting or tracing is done, the laser then cuts out my circle. I then sanded out the burnt edges on the MDF and sprayed some clear spray paint to gently seal the wood. Next up, we cut out letters on a piece of 4mm white acrylic. I prefer cutting my acrylics with the protective paper still on, as any burnt marks will show on the paper, but on the acrylic itself it will be protected from the flames and it will be nice and clean. So since I didn't have enough space on the first acrylic piece to cut out all my letters, I then finished them off on a separate piece of white acrylic, same thickness, clearly. You do recall how we stick glitter foam on top of our acrylic to add that extra sparkle to our pieces, right? After that, we laser cut. It's fascinating to watch, isn't it? The weeding part is quite tedious and time consuming, but needs to be done, unfortunately. After that comes my favorite part, building up my creation. So there you have it, a beautiful Roora wooden sign that captures your special day. Imagine it in your bedroom as a reminder of that memorable day that you decided to say I do. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, and to hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I will see you next week. Bye bye.